everyone, thanks so much for joining me. Stampin' Sue Creates here to share the month of June 2018 free card kit. This is a card kit that you can receive when you place an order through my online store at stampinsuecreates.stampinup.net, an order of $50 or more, and use the current host code. Now, today is June, what is today? The 26th. So, if you place an order anytime through the online store through the month of June, you have one more day to qualify through June 27th. You will receive a card kit in the mail. The card kit is focusing on this month's stamp bundle, the Nature's Poem Suite. The bundle includes Rooted in Nature and Nature Root framelits. Purchasing the two of those definitely will qualify you for receiving the card kit, but you don't have to purchase these. You can purchase anything in the current catalog, $50 or more, and you will receive the card kits in the mail to create two cards, and I'm going to share with you a quick demonstration as to how the cards go together. Now, if you don't have this set, you haven't ordered this set, you have something else, all the components are going to be included. You can certainly customize it to use whatever you want. For example, if you have the Lovely as a Tree, it would be perfect to incorporate that stamp set or any other stamp set that you have. Also, with the card kit, you are going to receive a special little thank you gift, a customer appreciation gift, along with the card kit. So just want to make that clear. You can find this suite in pages 142, 143, and this suite is so large they've extended it to page 144 as well. You can see some of the designer series paper, the cardstock pack that coordinates. There's also Nature's Twine, and there are some leaf trinkets. So great samples, great ideas in here. This is a great stamp set to incorporate for manly cards, because we never seem to have enough of those, or just if you enjoy nature like I do, but don't really want to go out in the woods. This is where you can create it with your cards. So let me share with you the cards that I have. These are not my ideas. One of the parts of being a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator is that there are thousands of other demonstrators out there so willing and eager to share their love of Stampin' Up! And their projects. So, yeah, that's where I get a lot of my ideas, and kind of throw a little something in there to incorporate of my own, unless I love it that much, and I don't. So, these are the two cards, the card kits you will receive to create both of these cards. This one is inspired from the onstage event in April. This was one of the stamp sets we were able to pre-purchase. So all the components for this card kit is going to be included. This is another quick, simple card that another demonstrator, and I apologize because I did not write her name down, but I thought this was really cute. We sometimes think we have to make, certain size cards, but this will fit perfectly in an envelope, and these are real quick, simple cards that you can create in no time. So let's take a look at the first card and what I did to put the kit together. So you have your base card stock. This is the soft suede, and you also will have a piece of the designer series paper. Now you may choose either side to use, totally up to you. This gets adhered to the left hand side of your card. Okay, so you will glue that on there. As far as the stamping, you have a piece of extra thick, very vanilla cardstock. I went ahead and I stamped this tree trunk on there using the, I believe with that I used ink pad Early Espresso. So you can use Early Espresso or soft suede, whatever color you have. And then no, I didn't. Did I? No, I didn't. I just stamped it right on there. I had to think because there was another card. I fussy cut it out. But no, this one, it just gets stamped right on there. And then this gets adhered to the left-hand side as well. These other little pieces, you're going to use your various leaves. Oops, sorry. this one and this one. I stamped 2 of each, and then I used the coordinating dies to cut them out. Okay, and I also used the You Are Wonderful, which also comes in the stamp set with Tranquil Tide. Now the leaves were stamped. One was with the Tranquil Tide, on the Tranquil Tide, and the other one is with the Grapefruit Grove. Okay, so these are the basic colors I'm using throughout the entire card kit. 3 different colors: Grapefruit Grove, Tranquil Tide, Early Espresso. Alright, and then if you have the framelits, you can go ahead and cut them out with the framelits and tuck them underneath. The You Are Wonderful piece is on Whisper White, so the vanilla and the white work very well together. You don't have to stick with one color. I took this really fancy ribbon, and this is our copper trim ribbon, so you will receive a piece of that. And what I did is I just wrapped it around the very vanilla piece, and what you can do on the end of it is after you tie it, you can take this ribbon and you can literally pull it apart like this to kind of give you a really fancy frilly edge. Can you see that? There we go. We'll hold it over there. And that's how I did this little fancy edge. I kind of pulled it all apart just like that throughout the entire piece, or if you rather, you can just leave it flat like this. Totally up to you. And that's how I created card number 1. Okay, so let me tuck all these pieces in here, and you will receive everything to create that card. Alright, let me put that with that so it doesn't get lost. Now these card kits will be sent out the middle of July, after I submit an order, so that I can order your little goodies and things that are needed for that. Alright, so next up we have this cute little card. This is cut at 2 3/4 by 11. It's going to be already cut and scored for you. To create this card, I used this, oh, you can't see that, this leaf stamp, and again, I used the new Grapefruit Grove color on color cardstock, and it's just stamped randomly all over the back of the card. I then took the triple corner punch. I did a corner round on the right hand side, on the front and the back, and then I used the little peekaboo leaf and punched that on the front. And I used a marker, the Early Espresso marker, and I took it and I traced the inside of there, so when you open it up, you have that on the inside. The sayings were both stamped on this little piece of crumb cake using the Early Espresso ink. So your little sayings are here. To thank you for all you do, and words are never enough. The words are never enough, I went ahead and glued to the front of the card. And the other one, I trimmed it and I cut to thank, and then you, and then for all you do. And I cut them separately and put them on there. Okay. Then next what I did is I took, you're going to get an odd piece of cardstock because I believe in saving all of my scraps. And you're going to take the stamp, that is this thin tree right here. You will ink it up with Grapefruit Grove. Okay, not the stem though, because then you'll take the marker on the thick part of the marker, the brush tip, and go along the stem and stamp your tree. If you want to, you can go ahead afterwards or before, and I kind of used it a little bit going up where the trunk is on the stamp. I put dimensionals on the back of there. I also took a piece of the burlap ribbon. You'll have a piece of that in your kit. And I went ahead and all I did was I stapled that to the front of the card with my trees on dimensional. I put the dimensional tree right on the front of there. And there you have it. Those are your 2 card kits you will receive absolutely free with placing a $50 or more order and using this month's host code. So, where's my other card? I want to show you that one. Where did I put that? Oh, over there. Alright, so there you go. Those are for the month of June 2018. The 2 free card kits that you will receive in the mail automatically just by ordering through stampitsucreates.stampinup.net, a $50 or more order, and please use the host code. And then this will automatically be sent to you in the mail, along with a little extra free thank you gift for making a purchase through me and choosing me as your demonstrator. One other thing I want to add is if you use the framelits when you cut out this tree, this makes a great little mask just by using sponge daubers wound like on top of another piece of cardstock, and you can make yourself a nice little stenciled tree by repurposing this as well. And then go ahead and tuck this into your stamp set, and you can use this for future cards, or use it for something else, the opposite image. So just a little tidbit. So I hope you've enjoyed these cards. If you have any questions, feel free to shout out to me at stampitsucreates@gmail.com. I think they're pretty much simple to follow. And, you can go ahead and make them your own, and be sure to share with me what you create. All right, everyone, thank you so much for joining me. Thank you again for purchasing and choosing me as your demonstrator. I truly appreciate it so very much. And I will be back here again real soon. Bye-bye for now.